murder as to Christopher Jones. We, the jury, found the defendant guilty of murder. Murder as to Maurice Gordon. We, the jury, found the defendant guilty of murder. Murder as to Larry Ordway. We, the jury, found the defendant guilty of murder.
Guilty on all charges. That's what a jury decided in the Louisville triple murder case. I'm Scott Reynolds.
And I'm Lindsay Allen. Brice Rhodes was stone-faced when the judge read the verdict tonight. WDRB's Katrina Nichols at the courthouse with his trial just ended about 90 minutes ago. Katrina.
Right, and this was a moment 7 years in the making that came to head tonight. Behind these doors is where the jury read that guilty verdict, and then the family of the 3 people murdered all walked out with their heads down with no comments tonight, but said that they'll have more to say after Rhodes is sentenced. Now, Rhodes, who had a reputation for having outbursts in the courtroom, remained quiet as the 6 guilty verdicts were read one by one. The jury deliberated for about 5 hours, which we know included rewatching some testimony from last week before coming to their decision. Rhodes is guilty of killing 40-year-old Christopher Jones, and a few weeks later then, 2 brothers, 14-year-old Larry Ordway and 16-year-old Maurice Gordon. All 3 murders happened in May of 2016, and during this trial, co-defendants of Rhodes spoke about what happened those 2 nights. The 2 teen cousins cut deals for lesser punishment in exchange for their testimony. One described how a vote was taken on whether or not to kill the 2 teens and how their bodies were then taken and burned in West Louisville. Tonight's guilty verdicts came after the defense rested its case without ever calling a witness, and Rhodes opted not to testify in his trial. And while Rhodes was found competent to stand trial, a judge ruled that he was incompetent for the death penalty. But Rhodes does face life in prison, and the process for sentencing is set to begin Tuesday afternoon and wrap up on Wednesday. Live in Louisville with photojournalist Zebanique Pettis, Katrina Nichols, WDRB News.
We'll be watching that sentencing. Katrina, thank you.